India's Vice President Venkaiah Naidu has rejected the opposition's notice for impeachment of India's top judge. Vice President Naidu consulted India's Attorney General, two former Supreme Court judges and other senior officials before rejecting the motion. Leaders of opposition parties led by the Indian National Congress handed a notice of impeachment against Chief Justice of India Deepak Mishra. In the impeachment notice, there were 5 allegations against the Chief Justice, including abusing his administrative authority. This is the first time in India there's been a motion to impeach the top judge.
The only assault on the constitutional setup was under Srimati Indira Gandhi ji, which was emergency. And what is currently happening, is this not an assault on the independence of the judiciary, on the constitutional scheme of a political party trying to fight its political existence on the basis of these kind of moves? In trying to determine which judge should hear which matter, which bench should hear which matter, how should the court function, where should matters go, when should they be heard? The judiciary is an independent, eminent institution. Every judge there is in the Supreme Court is an institution of eminence. They will decide.
Members of Parliament are free, if the numbers are there, to move an impeachment motion within the Constitution, but equally the chairman of the Rajya Sabha has the right to reject that petition on grounds that he believes are valid.
Spokesperson Abhishek Manu Singhvi says the Vice President's decision is on expected lines and the party is questioning the Vice President's alacrity. Congress leader Randeep Singh Surjewala has called the Vice President's motion, quote-unquote, naked prejudice.
The Vice President, as the chairman of the Rajya Sabha, has taken a decision, and the future steps to be taken pursuant to this decision will be decided upon by the individual members who have signed the motion. We all know that this is an unprecedented situation. There is no clear precedent to guide us. But I would like to make this clear that, these moves were not really party-driven moves. These were based upon how the individual members who signed the motion felt. And therefore, it is for the individual members now to decide their future course of action.
We earlier spoke to senior lawyer at the Supreme Court, Amit Khemka, about the impeachment motion being rejected by the Vice President. Listen in.
See, under the Judges Inquiry Act of 1968, it is whenever an impeachment motion is presented in case of Rajya Sabha by 50 members and in case of Lok Sabha by 100 members, and in this case it was presented by more than 50 members of Rajya Sabha, it goes to the Speaker. And it is the Speaker who has to take a call whether to admit the motion or refuse to admit the motion. That is what Section 3 of the Act says. When the motion comes, to my mind, what the Speaker is supposed to see is not exactly the veracity or the correctness of the allegation. He has to see if prima facie any allegations are there which can be substantiated. Then under Section 3(2), an inquiry has to be appointed.